Hey, what's going on, y'all? Quick update here. North Texas with this Kentucky bluegrass and fescue mix. Yeah, it's May, and now I'm starting to get into the time of the season where I need to start taking some actions against fungus. This is something that you should customarily do. It's a pretty cool day, but fungus, generally they say when the nighttime temperatures are above 70, that's when you need to start doing that. And we had a couple days of it, so I'm going ahead and be proactive and using my fungicide treatment. Now, I ran out of propiconazole. I need to get some more quickly, but I'm on the azoxystrobin for the first treatment. For those that don't know, I'm using a combination of azoxystrobin and propiconazole for my fungicide treatment. And the reason why you have two different fungicides is because this grass fungus can get immune to it. You keep feeding it the same thing over and over again, then it will develop a resistance. Also, that can happen in herbicides, but we're talking about fungicides here. So that's the game plan. I've already dropped, I had some granules of the heritage, which is azoxystrobin. I had that and put that out. I start seeing some areas that I thought was fungus. As you can see here, I'm really looking at it, and this could possibly be nitrogen burn. Some of the tips of it, of the grass on certain blades have this, but this could be a fungus. So I'm not a expert, but it is fungus season. So therefore I'm doing my fungicide, and I'm just trying to get this thing to, of course, survive. And this is what I'm using here. Like I said, this is heritage. I had this bag here, and I didn't want it to go to waste because I had switched over to doing all my fungicides in a liquid, like this, for example. And this is azoxystrobin also, and it has the exact same amount of active ingredient as all the other stuff that's labeled for grass. This is not labeled for grass. The only difference is how much you put it down. This was a lot cheaper. The one for the grass, I'm going to get a small container that's going to cost as much as this huge container. So after doing some research, finding the product on here and finding it online, this was the cheapest that I could find. Because I know if you guys have looked for any kind of fungicides, I know that you see the incredibly high prices that it is to get some of this stuff. And a lot of this stuff is purely just marketed a different way. And, you not knowing, you just figuring that's what you have to buy because it's super expensive for the grass. And this is the exact, I would challenge you to go and look at your favorite azoxystrobin label for the grass, and then compare it to this. It's the exact same product, the very same product. It's just that this is not labeled, grass is not on this label, and they use a different amount. So what I did is I used the amount that's on the label for the grass. That's the amount I use for the grass. And again, like I said, this is not labeled for grass, but it's very expensive to do these things, so I had to find a way, and that's my way. Now I have to get the propiconazole, which I'm out, but that's coming. And I am using a non-ionic surfactant with that, which I think there may be all surfactants may not be created equal, but this right here is cheap. It's a lot of it. I don't know what the major difference in between the more expensive ones, but this has been working for me. And all it does for the insecticide and fungicides for me, it helps the product spread along the grass instead of getting that bead that you get sort of when you wax a car and it beads up on top of the car. Well, that's what you get on these leaves of the plants, that the water will bead up. And this right here will make it really just cover. The entire leaf will be wet as opposed to a bead. That's the game on the surfactant. And before I get up out of here, I'm going to just show you a quick update of the Bermuda lawn at the back. This is, I've just been keeping it real low, scapping it. And way over there in the corner, that is a aerator. I'm going to aerate this lawn and try to get it going for this season. I'm going to try my hand at leveling this lawn, and we're going to see about a reel, but I'm not going to buy an expensive reel. I'm going to buy a little cheap one just to see how it performs. And to give you an update on this grass, this is common Bermuda. I actually tried to kill it all off because, as you know, I have turf type tall fescue in the front. I wanted it in the back also, but at the time that I tried to get it to go down, my sprinkler system wasn't working back here, so I couldn't keep water on it, so I didn't get a chance to plant it back here. But I had took the first step of killing everything off. I may have dumped half a gallon of glyphosate on this thing. I killed it all off to where it was just bare dirt, and it still came back. And that's why I come up with my own personal view on Bermuda grass is you can't kill it. You know, you just can't kill it. The only thing that's successful that I understand about this grass is shade. Get you some shade, you can get rid of your Bermuda. But other than that, you know, it's there. Now let's get clear about some things. When I say you can't kill it, that doesn't mean it can't be controlled. There are some products out there that you can put out that'll kill it back enough or keep it at bay, but at the rhizomes and stolons are still up under the ground. It's still there waiting for the perfect opportunity to come up and invade. That's what's going on with it. You can keep it at bay, but you will forever have to use your I think it's sulfentrazone is what they're using on this stuff, but you will forever have to be applying that all the time throughout the life of your whatever grass that you want. You will have to continuously do that. It would never kill it off. So Bermuda grass can be controlled, but once you put it in there, it's there. You know, it may lay up on the ground for years and years, but it's there. As you can see here, it had primarily been taken over by weeds. Weeds had taken over this yard, and I sprayed glyphosate on it and killed all the broadleaf weed, killed everything, the Johnson grass, the Dallas grass, you know, POA, everything. And the grass was still there. It came out, and that's why I'm understanding why they call it the alpha grass. Anyway, that's my quick update. I'm going to try to get this stuff ready for I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing aerated, and then I'm gonna throw some sand out here to try to get it leveled, and then we're gonna try with this reel more this year and put a lot of nutrients off in this ground just to try to see what it can do. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.